I have found that effective leaders really excel at communicating. And communicating isn't just unidirectional, where you are sending a message out to your team, but it's really when you're in a conversation with someone, especially if that conversation is somewhat tense and there's a little bit of hostility, there's some frustration, there's some animosity that's setting in. Effective leaders have the ability of really communicating during those difficult conversations. And something that I see many leaders doing who really excel in this area is they always set their intention. Now, setting your intention isn't what you say to yourself when you're stepping into a room. That's a part of it. But the other part of setting your intention is what you say to your partner when you're communicating with them, or what you say to your team or during the board meeting when you're about to engage in a conversation. So let's just say, for example, that you're having a conversation with your team and it's getting kind of tense and they're sharing their side of the story or they're giving you feedback. Before you respond, what effective leaders do is they actually take a pause and they say, you know what? I just want to make sure that we're all clear. My intention for this conversation is A, B, and C. Or they may say something like, my intention for what I'm about to say is really to accomplish A, B, and C. They set their intention. They make their intention known to their colleagues, to their team, so there's no ambiguity around, well, I heard you say this, but I think you're intending that. No, 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 no. I want you to know what my intentions are. So if you're a leader and you're leading a team and you're having a board meetings, team meetings, something I want to encourage you to do is that when you engage in the conversation, always set your intention. Another way of saying it is just to simply state your intention. Why are you having this conversation? Why are you about to give the feedback that you're about to give? It almost like it creates some context for your feedback or for the conversation so that the person on the other end, the receiving end, isn't left to try to interpret or possibly misinterpret what your intentions are. So much frustration and conflict in the workplace is because we misunderstand intention. I said A, I think you intend B. And that miscommunication, as the old famous hip hop star says, leads to complications. And so, what I want you to do is I want you to state your intention when you enter into a conversation, when you're in the middle of a conversation, or even when the conversation is wrapping up. State what your intention is for that conversation so that it's clear and everyone can be on the same page.